Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dami. I'm a student living and studying in the Philippines. In this video, I have a guest with me and she'll be sharing with us her life being a foreigner in the Philippines. Can you speak Tagalog?
Yes po.
Okay, so introduce yourself.
Ako po si Sister Evans, taga United States po ako, or Utah in the United States. And I am here in the Philippines as a missionary of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I've been here for 5 months, or lima buwan na. And I've studied Tagalog for about a month before my mission, and I've been using the Talimbark app that our church helps us to learn Tagalog with.
So at what point did you know that you were going to move to the Philippines? Did you choose it? Was it your personal decision or the church chose Philippines for you?
Um, so I chose to serve a mission, pero the church assigns where you serve.
How did you feel when you realized that you were coming to the Philippines to serve? What did you even know about the Philippines at the time?
I was really excited. I was really surprised that I got called to the Philippines. Pero I was really excited once I started doing some research about the Philippines, and I found out that I would be speaking the Tagalog language. Yeah, and so I wanted to start on my studies right away so that I could be able to speak with the people here.
So when you came, how was it for you?
When I first got here, I was really scared because it was my first time being in a new country. But I got used to it as I got to make friends, as I went to the Manila MTC, and then as I came to the mission here in the Urdaneta, Philippines mission.
So you first stayed in Manila for how long?
For 6 weeks.
Oh, what do you do in the space of 6 weeks?
In the MTC, we train to become missionaries, to teach the gospel of Jesus Christ, and to speak the Tagalog language.
So they guide you guys within the space of 6 weeks, like everything you need to know about the country. Did you learn to eat the food apart from studying the language at that point?
Opo, I started eating Filipino food as soon as I got here.
Really? So how was it for you?
It was really different, and I didn't know how much I would like it, but I found out that I wasn't a picky eater once I was eating it in the MTC.
So what are your favorites Filipino food?
Oh, my favorite is bangus.
Oh, and today is Bangus Festival.
Yeah.
I think that's why you're very excited.
Yes, I'm very excited.
We are celebrating your best food today.
Yes.
In I think Dagupan City. So what was the culture shock you experienced at the time you moved here?
Culture shock. I'm not sure so much about the culture shock because I was prepared a little bit from the MTC. I had a missionary I was staying with who was from this mission.
Okay.
And she told me what to expect, and sort of I was like, oh, that's kind of different, but
You're able to pull through.
yeah.
So you spent 5 months in the Philippines. How has it been interacting with the people?
It's been so amazing because the people are so friendly, they're so kind, and it's amazing to be able to speak with them because of being able to study the language. And they're always so surprised once there's a foreigner speaking their language.
So when you meet a Filipino, how do you address them for the first time?
For the first time, I say hello po, or there's like good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.
In English or in Tagalog?
In Tagalog, it's magandang umaga po,
Okay.
magandang
Gabi?
time.
I don't know. I think she's better than me in Tagalog.
There's magandang tanghali po, which is for lunch, and then magandang hapon po is good afternoon, and magandang gabi po.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's kind of opened up a good environment for you to be able to interact with them because they feel like, do you use more of English or more of Tagalog?
Like, do I know more?
Like when you're talking to the people in the Gupan actually, right? Or your mission is in the Gupan. Do you use more of Tagalog or more of English?
Um, I tried my best to speak mostly Tagalog, all the Tagalog that I know. Yeah.
But how do they react to you being a foreigner? Anytime you walk up to them.
When I walk up to them, they're really friendly. They're like, "Hi." They're like amazed that there's a foreigner talking to them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How were you able to deal with the weather?
I actually haven't been using an aircon. I've just been using a fan.
Wow.
Yeah,
That means you have adapted so well.
yeah, because we pay the bills at our house, and so aircons are expensive. So we've just been using a fan, and I think it helped me to adjust to the weather.
Actually, it's really hot lately in the Gupan. So
Yeah.
it's amazing that you are able to like cope up immediately you get here. What are your struggles as a foreigner?
Struggles, definitely speaking the language and trying to relate to people because sometimes there's like different culture, different things. But other than that,
So today is Bangus Festival, right? How did you feel experiencing this side of the culture?
I was so excited and I felt like so much more appreciation for the Filipino people and their culture. And it's just amazing to see how like beautiful or maganda the Philippines people are.
Do you experience that back home, or this is your first time seeing a cultural festival like that?
I think this is my first time seeing a cultural festival.
Let's say somebody wants to move to the Philippines. What are the advice you have for the person before they can move here?
It's different because they don't use toilet paper.
Okay.
And also the houses, they usually don't have basements. They only have a first floor,
Okay.
and then a couple floors above that. And then the houses are mostly made out of concrete because it's too hot really to have insulation, and
Yeah.
it also floods sometimes. So that's why their houses are mostly concrete rather than wood.
Okay, in the US, your houses are like the wooden type, right?
Okay.
So let's say I want to come to the Philippines for the first time. What advice can you give me in terms of finance?
Finance. From the U.S. coming here, the money is a little bit different because there's like higher bills, like a 1,000 bill.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of regularly have high bills like that they use. And
Do you think you spend more in the US as compared to living in the Philippines?
I definitely spend a lot more in the U.S. than here.
So do you go to the market to get your food, or you just eat fast food?
I go to the market, like
The public market. So you cook your food
Yes.
by yourself. If you are to rate your stay in the past 5 months, what would you say?
I would say 10 out of 10 because I've just embraced everything, all the changes, and as you just embrace it and have a positive attitude, you just enjoy it.
So what can you say to the people of the Philippines about everything you've experienced? About their culture, their people?
I just love everything about the Philippines. Everything is so maganda, how they do things like they're just even in their everyday life. It's so amazing to see the difference, and it's just amazing to be here, talaga.
After your mission and you get opportunity to live in the Philippines, would you take that up?
Yes, definitely, I would.
Really?
Yes, I would live in the Philippines. I love it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing to hear. So thank you for sharing your experience. I guess you'll be here for the next 12 months, right?
Yes.
I hope you continue to enjoy your stay. And how is your mission work going?
How is my mission going?
Yeah.
It's actually so amazing, like helping people to come closer to Jesus Christ and helping them to really find true peace and joy in this life.
All right. Thank you. So guys, you heard from her. She said she's been enjoying her stay in the Philippines. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.